to be warming up a bit. But you'll notice out at Crater Lake, this is the snow depth reported of yesterday, sitting at 42 inches. But believe it or not, last week that was about 50 inches. So we're going to see that snow depth kind of decrease as we're working through the next few days here. High pressure dominates our weather, and that's going to keep us dry. Those mornings are going to stay rather cold for some, especially when you're going to bed with clear skies. But those high temperatures with those clear skies and lots of sunshine are going to rebound to be a bit warm. But something else we're also dealing with that stagnant weather is going to be a valley fog. We have a freezing fog advisory in place until 11 a.m. for our west side valleys, where we're seeing some pretty dense fog into some areas, especially in Medford, for about a quarter of a mile, even into Montague this morning, Grants Pass, Illinois Valley, the Scott Valley. Pretty similar to what we were dealing with yesterday, but hopefully we should see those conditions improve a little bit more and earlier on as those days progress. But a closer look at those temperatures this morning. We're at 28 for Medford, 36 for Ashland, 23 for Klamath Falls, 21 for Montague. Along the coast, we're sitting at 38 for Brookings. Now, it comes to your highs today, it will be a bit more mild along the coast, and skies are expected to be rather bright. We have 59 for Brookings, 57 for Port Orford. Down into Northern California, highs today we'll have 50 for Weed, 58 for Mount Shasta. Wairika will be at 50. But notice Fort Jones and Etna, where you're socked in fog yesterday, are more than likely going to be seeing those temperatures a bit colder. Out into the Klamath Basin, bright skies throughout your day today. Highs into the 50s for most. We have 50 for Klamath Falls, 55 for Lakeview. Over into Chiloquin, though, we'll be up into the upper 40s. Out into the mountains, mostly sunny skies, maybe a bit gustier into those higher elevations like Crater Lake with a high of 48, but Lake of the Woods can expect temperatures around 50 and Prospect 61. Over into the Rogue Valley, expect chilly temperatures because we'll be dealing with a bit more of those stubborn clouds today. So we'll be into the 40s for most. We have 46 for Medford, 42 for Grants Pass, and Cave Junction, you'll be sitting at 41. And over the next few days, like I mentioned, we're more than likely going to be seeing that fog kind of clear back a little bit sooner, but still expected to be stubborn for some. And if we start to see that fog come back a little bit sooner, those high temperatures are expected to climb up a little bit more. But along the coast, it will become a bit breezier into your Wednesday and Thursday. Winds out of the east. Winds out of the east is a telltale sign that also the Chetco effect will be picking up, and those high temperatures will be a little bit warmer. Over into the Klamath Basin, sunny skies the next few days. Also expect to see those temperatures a little bit warmer into the 50s, but your mornings will still be rather cold into the teens and 20s for most. Now, that air stagnation advisory remains in place until 10 a.m. on your Friday. That was a little bit of an extension from where we were sitting last night. That means strong inversion. We're going to see that trapped air in, not much movement into the atmosphere for those valleys. So we're going to be seeing some impacts to your air quality over the next few days. Expected to be better at some times and worse at others. When it does come out to Futurecast, like I mentioned, we are going to be seeing bright skies the next few days and even into the weekend. The next time we're tracking out wet weather, doesn't look like it is going to be here until we switch well into next week. But a look at your 7 days for the coast, like I mentioned, we'll see those easterly winds pick up into your Wednesday and Thursday, and temperatures will be bumping up a little bit with that as well. Into Northern California, we can see some patchy fog for some this morning, a bit denser into the Scott Valley, but we should see improvements with that as well as you work through the next few days. Into the Klamath Basin, your mornings stay rather cold, but afternoons will be a bit mild. With melting snow into the mountains in the daytime and those temperatures a bit colder overnight, we could still expect to see some icy conditions out on the roads the next few. And finally, back over into the Rogue Valley, we'll be seeing morning freezing fog through midweek and hopefully seeing improvements by the time we switch over into your weekend.